Welcome to Fostoke Channel!
The Feather. A white feather once fell on a stone road. It tried to fly up, but it couldn't. It tried its best, but still unable to move an inch, she cried, "Please, someone help me! Is there anyone here who can help me?" She then heard a deep voice from an unknown source.
"What do you want? You woke me up from my nap. And where are you? I can't feel any weight on my body,"
she replied with a trembling voice. Who are you? Where is your voice coming from? I can't see you." It let out a very loud cry that scared Feather and turned her upside down.
"How? Who do you think you are to ask me such a question? I am the rock that was lined up in a beautiful way by human hands to help humans walk safely and smoothly and to add beauty to their roads. I am that rock they build houses with, the houses in which they live to protect them from changes of the seasons, which you can't see and probably aren't aware of either. I am the rock that—"
Feather interrupted him before he went on, and in a recycling facility, there were two plastic cans next to each other. They were comforting one another. One said, "Don't be afraid. We will stay together, Nancy. We will not give in to circumstances, my sister." Nancy said, "But Lola, we're in the recycling facility, and we will be changed to something else. Most of my plastic friends told me that the chances of meeting each other again are very low. It had not happened before our relatives or friends came in contact with each other after entering this place." Lola said, "Don't be afraid, my dear. If circumstances are against us, we must use them and turn them in our favor." "How can we do that?" "This will be a secret between us. Remember this saying very well. We will stay together even if the circumstances are against us. God willing, I will meet you after the conversion process. When we meet somewhere, we can let this saying be our guide, so we're able to distinguish each other." "Yes, this proverb will be our guide and our connecting phrase." "Don't be afraid. Now it's our turn, my dear. Don't worry. We will meet again, and our story will be a symbol of hope for everyone here." "Lola! My time has come! Goodbye! Do not be afraid! I will find you, my dear sister! I will find you one day!" "My sister is very dear to me. My turn has come! Lola and Nancy were sisters from plastic cans. Because of their nature, they were taken for conversion in a place designated for plastic. Here, humans start converting plastic and anything recyclable into something else. It is then manufactured and sold in different stores. In a toy store, two children entered with their parents to buy some toys. Spencer said, "Mom, I want this car." Spencer's sister Rosie said, "Mom, I want this toy. It is very nice." The mother said, "Okay, my children, you may choose one toy each." Rosie said to Spencer, "What do you think of this toy? It is Barbie, and I will play with it all the time. You always buy these ridiculous toys. I love cars." Then suddenly, they heard a voice behind them saying, "Why don't
A swarm of ants left their colony early to search for food and put in storage for the coming winter days. But 3 ants were late to join the swarm of ants. The ant wore a green cap of grape leaves on her head and said, "Good morning. What do you think of my hat?" She put her hands on her head and modeled it and showed it off. And she added, "I did it last night. This is the reason I am late to join the rest of the ants. The second ant, who was wearing a bracelet and a necklace of green pine leaves, looked and said, Really beautiful. And it is clear that you got really tired while working on it. I was also late yesterday, as I was working on a bracelet and necklace. She flaunted the bracelet and necklace and showed it to her friends. The two looked at their third friend and said to her, And you? What's your reason for being late? The third ant said, putting her hand over her mouth to suppress her yawn, I was taking care of my sick friend. I didn't leave her until she got better. Unfortunately, by that time, it was already dawn. You are a kind ant, they said to her. Then each ant began to ask each other, What should we do now? The ant in the hat said, Why don't we each head in a different direction and then meet at this place after we have gathered the supplies? The ant with the bracelet and the necklace said, Good. Do you agree, Lily? Lily said, Why don't we all go together? This is better. We can help each other and not be late. The two said together, No, on the contrary, Lily. It's better for each one of us to go in a different direction so that each of us can bring a different food. We think that our opinion is the strongest, and we will meet in the front of the dwelling before sunset. The kind ant, Lily, succumbed to their opinion.
জায়গাটা কি সুন্দর তাই না?
হ্যাঁ, অনেক সুন্দর।
আমরা প্রতিদিন এখানে হাঁটতে আসবো এখন থেকে। দেখো কি সুন্দর পাখি।
এই
লুজার্স, দাঁড়া দেখাচ্ছি মজা। রক রাইডার, স্কাই রাইডার, পিকো ট্রাইসাইকেল। এই জানিস না আমি দুষ্টদের ক্যাপ্টেন? চাইলেই কি হিরো হওয়া যায় দুষ্টদের ক্যাপ্টেন? জিম অ্যান্ড জলি ট্রাইসাইকেল সুপার হিরোদের জন্য।